Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here in Halls of Torment. We're going to continue our Hardcore Halls run today. Today I thought it'd be fun to go on the Sage and get some quests and progress done like that. Now I will show you the scorecard here quickly. Alright, as you can see, we have lost 3. We're at 13 items right now, already purchased. So we're getting pretty close to halfway through. We do have a little bit of gold we can spend right now, so perhaps we can improve the situation. So let's quickly have a look what else we can purchase right now. We've got 28,000 gold, so we actually got quite a bit of gold. So we can buy, I think we buy the Copper Ring, Collar of Confidence is interesting. 17, you know what? We got an Oblivious bottle, we may as well. Okay, 16,000. I guess we just purchase everything we can at this point. 5,000 gold left. That's all we can afford for now. I guess we'll just do that. Okay, we are going to go on Sage. Now, Sage is a little bit of a tricky character, but we're not going to do anything too risky. We are, however, going to put on some items here. So let's just do our regular loadout that we've been using in here. We are going to try and look for some ingredients, so we are going to put that on. I'll go base damage plus crit chance. I think that's a good combination. And we'll take the defense as well as the boots and attack speed on the gloves. Now, one of the things we're looking out for is actually the healing gloves, the blood-stained wrapping. So this is our loadout. What we're going to do today, you know what? We can actually put some torment shards in here as well. We've got 17 at the moment, nothing crazy, but that's where we're at. We're going to go in here today, and I think we'll start doing some farming a little bit. Let's go into the Haunted Caverns here and see what we can get done. So we are sort of at an interesting point here now because of where we're at. We kind of have to farm a bit. I think we'll just take Needles as our main. We could take Spirit Dude for the carry as well, but I think we'll take the Needles. Yeah, we're kind of at an interesting point here now where we do have to do a bit of grinding to get some unlocks and stuff going. And we probably are going to have to do it on the earlier stages here. Which is one of the reasons we're coming into the first level with the Sage here. Going to try and get some quests on the Sage done. Going to try and get some more gear unlocked. I think we'll take per chance here. Okay, you can see what we've got 2 ingredients, so we're going to go for the ingredients as well here. I think having Needles as our main is an interesting start. Let's take some DPS stats here. Now, I did have a comment on one of the previous episodes just asking about taking attack versus defense early game here. I think there is a certain point throughout your journey here in Halls of Torment where you can start neglecting taking some of the defensive stats. The problem is you really need some of the healing items, such as the bloodstained wrappings, to really carry you through, because there really is no way early game to not get hit. Can you take a bunch of DPS stats and ignore most of your defense? Yes. However, the defensive stat by itself is just straight damage reduction, and if you go in with like 0, you take so much damage per hit that it basically is like 3 or 4 shots and you're dead, especially on a character like this. What do we want to take for our ability here? We could go big damage for minus attack speed. Elemental effect on our main. We're not really doing much with our main right here. Let's roll for now. We'll decide later and take crit chance here. Let's go down for the ingredients too, while the you know, early going's good here. Yeah, but we are kind of at a point here where we do have to sort of try and get number 1, like 15 more items unlocked. And number 2, some kind of strategy for actually doing the vault when we get there, because my usual strategy of using the revive chest piece, not the chest piece, sorry, the revive cheese with the revive blessings and all that, and it's not going to work. Because that relies on us actually dying. Now, later on, when we have a ton of shards and all that sort of stuff, we can get away doing it without actually dying. But we're going to have to play the vault more in a legitimate fashion, which is going to make for a pretty interesting video when we get there. I think, but we're not quite there yet. I think we'll go... Man, regeneration is so good for this character. I think we'll go crit stuff here. Yeah, because this character has such low defense and regeneration, we're really going to need it. And the other thing about attack versus defense, especially in agony mode, man, it is so hard to not get hit as you're going up to agony 4 and 5 throughout agony mode. Not impossible necessarily, but it is pretty difficult early on when you don't have your blessings fully maxed and you don't have all the best gear unlocked. Like I was saying before, if we get the bloodstained wrappings at a certain point here, maybe we can focus more on just straight offensive stats, but until then, I think we still need, at the very least, metabolism going here. So we can combine it with our traits. If you're just doing the regular stages, though, you could probably get away a little bit better without... what do we do here? Maybe we go Spirit Dude. I like my Spirit Dude. I think this is a great combination. Let's do this. Although we're pretty slow here. Okay, base defense. You know, I always just take it when it's on offer because it's so good. Now, we're going in with... We had, 46 at base. So we're already at 52% damage reduction, which is really nice. You might think, oh, you don't really need more than that. But, yeah, we kind of need more than that. Especially for agony mode. I mean... If you've grinded out all of the gear and that sort of stuff, you can probably get away on lower torment. We're just taking purely offensive stats here. We'll go attack speed there. Anyway, I wanted to shout everyone out who's been watching the Hardcore Halls series. Something that I had wanted to do for a few months prior to starting, or a month or so prior to actually starting it, but... You know, it's been pretty fun doing the early part of the game again. Sort of going back with the game knowledge. And the permadeath adds a certain level of tension to the runs too, which is pretty cool. Which you don't really get on the normal sort of playthrough. You know, death is, aside from being a little frustrating, it's pretty much meaningless. I like taking the, not metabolism, we take that as well, but the vitality there is really good. Okay, we can try and get needles up to 3 here now. We're not that far away. We could take a third ability here too, but I kind of like our situation here at the moment. Try and get these up to 3, I think. Okay, we've got more regeneration. Move speed's really good too. We could start duping some regen stuff here, or we could hold off. You know what? Let's take movement speed. I was going to say, we could hold off and save some duplication tinctures for later. It's probably a good idea too. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll go through a couple of the stages here just to try and grind a bit. We'll take that. See if we can get any... I don't know if we can get buckets to drop. Maybe it is more valuable for us to do just Agony, Torment, just like level 1. I don't know. We'll see if we get any extra buckets dropped throughout this run. If not, then maybe we do low Agony. Although, we do like the ingredients from in here. In fact, we can go for another run and grab some more ingredients. Let's go do that. Also, we got Effect Stack with Transfixion as our next story quest there, as you can see at the top. So, we probably should take a Transfixion here throughout this run. Area, multi-strike. Let's just go damage. Okay, how far away is this ingredient? The little green thing up there does get a bit sort of darker as we go. Okay, we are level 18. I think Needles level 3 is it's 24, isn't it? Okay, base damage for all abilities. That sounds pretty good. We could take 30% weapon damage. Let's take the base on all abilities. That sounds quite good. Okay. Alright. Spirit Dude and Needles keeping us very safe here at the moment. See how we go. Like, maybe we'll do another live episode here too, to try and make the progress through these earlier sort of stages a bit smoother, a bit quicker. So we can get to the more interesting stuff. You know, we'll take damage percentage there too. I do think the Vault run's going to be pretty interesting. Vault could be pretty difficult. Especially if you go in unprepared. Okay, we got a boss. Hey, buddy. Tried to get right on top of me. Did you see that? Alright. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here as well. Okay, we got a chest. White item? Rust. Necromancer's Clutch. Electrostatic Treads. Generate shockwaves when moving. You know what? We'll take that. We don't have it yet. Hopefully we can get another bucket. We're really lucky. I think, you know what? We'll just try for damage stats. I think at this point we can just pretty hard go into, you know, DPS. For this particular character. I think when we're doing Torment up, you know, 5... because we've unlocked up to Torment 5 now. If we're doing that, I still think regeneration and defense is going to be really valuable. Where is this ingredient? All right, let's keep running. Or slowly walking, I should say, on the stage here. Huh? Attack speed is always good. We've also been getting back into Death Must Die a little bit on the channel, so we're going to try and do Black Lightning next, because one of the commenters, I put the call out for what type of videos you guys would like to see for Death Must Die, and people wanted to see Lorien with the Black Lightning. I haven't done that build since it got nerfed, so I'm not sure how it goes right now. I think maybe we did a live stream at one point and tested it out. Here's our other ingredient, sulfur. Nice. So we might try the Black Lightning Lorien next, which is a very interesting build. If you guys are unfamiliar, Lorien gets a skill where every time he lands a critical hit, he gets to spew out extra strike abilities. And I think we'll roll here, actually. The Black Lightning is considered a strike. Now, they did nerf it a little bit, so I think there is some kind of internal cooldown on how many of the strikes can proc at once, but we'll see if we can make it work. It'd be interesting. Max damage, percentage damage. You know what? We'll take the defense on that one. Okay, we got more ability scrolls just sort of lying around. What do we do? Let's go up to this one first. We'll take something. We're leveling kind of slowly. But if you guys are Death Must Die fans as well, I think Act 3 should be dropping in the next couple of months. I'm not really too sure exactly when. They haven't announced it yet, but man, it's been a while since Act 2. It's been a while since they did the procedural patch and all that stuff. So it's got to be pretty soon. I don't know. And I'm really enjoying getting back into it after having a bit of a break. Man, sometimes you just need... You know what I mean? When you played a game a lot, more than a few hundred hours, you just sort of need a break after a while. That's where I was at with Death Must Die a few months back. But I'll tell you what, Halls of Torment came out at the perfect time for me, personally. As, yeah, I was kind of a bit burnt out on Death Must Die. And this is a similar kind of game, you know, it has the loot and the character building, which I really love. Although I think I like Death Must Die's loot system better than this game. I don't dislike the statically rolled gear items, you know. It's not terrible. Base crit chance for all abilities. It's only 2.5%. It's not much. Whoops, I took range. I was going to take the other one. That's alright. Range is fine. But yeah, so let me know if you guys are Death Must Die fans. Let me know what character you would like to see us do for Darkness 100 while we wait for Act 3 to drop. We might do the Black Lightning one next, but after that, see how we go. We actually got the dash impact there too, which would have been good to take, but nah, it's fine. We can grab that later. Okay, this one's a little surrounded. Okay, we got it. Let's go to the split first, I think. Pick the split. Alright. Doing pretty good here. Okay, wow, yeah. I mean, he didn't drop anything for me, though. That's a little sad. I'd also be interested to know if you guys have any other roguelikes or anything else you guys are interested in. Either upcoming ones for 2025 or maybe something that's dropped recently that we haven't checked out on the channel. I'd be interested to know. It's been hard to do sort of multiple games while we're on Christmas break and stuff like that as well. I have also been trying to grind some Path of Exile out in the background, which is a really fun game, but man, their endgame has some issues right now. I think they've got a patch cooking. I think they're talking about it tomorrow, they said. So that'll be interesting to see where they go with that game during early access. I'm really enjoying it thus far. I think there are some major sort of endgame problems, though. I've talked about them in previous videos. We don't have to go over them again here. This one here, I'm not really sure. I guess we can take magic damage. Let's take it. But for me personally, there is one game probably above the others that I'm looking forward to this year, and that is Doom. Medieval Doom. Man, it looks so good. Doom Eternal was just, man, such a fun game. And the previous one before, Doom 2016 or whatever the older one came out, that was pretty cool too. Let's take his dash impact. Excellent. Yeah, so Medieval Doom. I don't know if Fable's coming out this year either. It's probably not, but Fable is a series that I played when I was younger that I really, really enjoyed that one. Fable 1 and 2. I didn't really get that much into Fable 3, to be honest, but the new one looks pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Area and range. Let's take that. It's good for the dash impact, taking the extra area stuff there. There is also that Indiana Jones game that came out recently that I haven't checked out yet. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that on the channel, seeing a playthrough of that. I don't know. It's not really the the type of game we've been playing. It's more of a action story, whatever type of game. Which we've been playing more roguelikes, and we play a little bit of the RPG adventure type games too, but it's that one's I say would be a little further out of our wheelhouse here, I guess, maybe. Okay, we got the attack speed finally showing up, huh? Okay, take Piercing Winds 2, thank you. Maybe we grab some more abilities now, I don't know. Okay, we take damage there. Yeah, I think on non-agony mode here, once you reach a certain point, you can sort of ignore the defenses a bit. We'll take the crit bonus. I still think it's just way safer to have a little bit of regen and defense in your back pocket, you know what I mean? Okay, it will be interesting to see Halls of Torment. They said the patch likely to be late January or early February, which means we might have an announcement here somewhat soon. Within a couple of weeks, I imagine. It will be interesting to see what they do. Okay, let's take Transfixion now. I don't know. It's probably not early enough in the run to get all the debuff stacks going for that quest, but you know what. Let's go that one. We'll see how we go. See how we go with Halls of Torment here. Let's go the base damage there. I personally think it would be cool if they added some more stages that were more similar to the Vault. They don't have to be like copies of the Vault or anything like that, but more stages that feel more unique. The way the Vault feels unique compared to the 5 main stages in the game. I think that would be really cool. They also mentioned at one point having more speedrunnable stages could be kind of cool. I don't think that's something that'll happen anytime soon. In like the upcoming patches or whatever, but maybe at some point in the future they can create some more stages that can be speed ran the same way the Vault can, which is pretty cool. I would actually personally like some more Vault adjacent stages that are more challenging for end game players, because the Vault, as much as it is very challenging when you first go in there and try it out, there's not really an end game version of it that's super hard. I put $1 million in there and yeah, we got it done pretty easily. The enemies were tanky, don't get me wrong, but you can make your character very tanky in this game too, so let's keep going there. As you can see, 12 out of 50,000. Yeah, I don't think we're getting this one done in this here run. Probably need to go on the cleric for that one, maybe. Although, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, we got another chest here. We got a bottle one. And we got... Okay, elemental resonator, bog boots, and holy relic. What do we do? We could try and roll for something we don't have. I mean, that's an interesting choice. Oh, we got him! Let's go! Ding, 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 ding. All right. We got them. Let's go. All right. Well, this is definitely what we're putting up here. Okay. Let's go with... I guess we could go more dash stuff there too. Let's take some transfixion stuff going here now. Okay. I mean, yeah, look, this one is going to be relatively straightforward, I think. Things do still get more difficult towards the end, but I think with our game knowledge and our level of progression here at the moment, I think these earlier stages aren't too bad. Let's keep going on the crit stuff there. So maybe for the next episode, we will do another live one. I'm not sure. Tomorrow morning, my nephew's still going to be here, so maybe we'll have to do a afternoon stream, but we can do that. Okay, we reached level 50. Very good. Do we want to take the base crit chance? You know what? Let's get it to 6. Go down here and grab something. Okay, let's go all the way down to the scroll. I guess we could take the grab a hand, but you know what? We've got enough time left. We can go up for that later. And we might just hold off, just in case we get some more bottles or anything. We want to put up the well here too. I think having these 3 duplication tinctures here now too. Man, we haven't used any of them yet, actually. Maybe we should just buff up our needles, huh? Maybe we will on the higher level. Needle level ups. Okay, we got the Spirit Dude to level 6 here now as well. Excellent. Clearing the field pretty easily right here on the Sage. Just sort of face tank everything just about. Okay, we could take this one. Spirit Needles or Orbs. Let's go the Rift first. Let's do that. Make our needles even stronger. Get some magic damage. Since we took the magic damage upgrade, let's take that. So I think in terms of Hardcore Halls, one of the reasons I also want to do another live episode is I think once we're a little bit further in, I think things will actually get more interesting from a viewing standpoint. From, like, you know, for you guys out there, the runs will be more tense. once we get to the vault, and once we go higher into agony mode. We might need to farm a bit more gold up there too, so... I don't know, once we've unlocked 30 items, we're going to have to grind gold to buy them all anyway, so... That is the point, I think, where things will start to get a little bit more interesting. Although, I do appreciate everyone who's been tuning in. Every episode, anyway. We've been getting pretty good reception on the channel for the series. Okay. It's also interesting to sort of look at different rule sets and stuff, you know. Initially, I had thought going completely deathless, which I still think is fundamentally the most interesting hardcore challenge, and I think is doable, right? But I think for a series like this, doing the Nuzlocke style, I think ended up being really, really fun, because we get to we get to have a few silly deaths and still continue. You know what I mean? We're not punished as much having to start over from the beginning. And the other problem is I have to get lucky in the first level with my gear drops and stuff to be able to even clear it on the swordsman. So we don't want to have to redo that over and over again every time. It's a little bit annoying. It's interesting, don't get me wrong, it's a fun challenge to do, but if you were to restart your run, you'd have to do it every time. And yeah, I don't know, it's a little tricky. I think the strat we ended up going in with, where we got the crit ring and the attack speed gloves, I think that ended up being really, really good. Let's go the needles. Now we got extra needles out there, huh? Okay, let's take transfixion up here now. Attack speed for magic. Let's take this one first. Okay, 10 million with your main ability. Nice. Crit bonus. Let's take that one. Use some of our dupes on the level 9 and 10 stuff, I think. You know what we can get? Crippling or affliction? We'll go crippling. Okay. Alright, 59 too. We're almost at the point where we can get Cleric's Dedication, which we really don't need, but... Well, right now we don't need it. Maybe later in the run it'd be really nice to have. It just makes everything very, very safe. As you can see, we're just sort of farming here on the Sage right now, but... The good news is we got the Bloodstained Wrappings, which is excellent. Okay, 5 million direct damage with abilities. Okay. I don't know, is that a Sage quest specifically? It might be. Okay, damage. Okay. See how we go here. I'm just sitting here thinking about the Black Lightning Lorian. What makes it challenging is we need so many stats to really make it work. We need to go a crit chance pretty hard. You know what? We try for the other one. Okay, we got magic damage. That's fine. Because we need crit chance, luck is also really, really nice to add to the build. I don't know if it's necessary. We need strike damage, strike projectile count is also really, really powerful. And attack speed is really, really good. So, man, there are just so many stats that make that build stronger. We're going to have to fiddle with it a little bit, I think, and see if we can get something for Darkness 100 going. Okay, we got our Cleric's Dedication. All right. Not that we need it, but we're super safe here now. What is our regeneration? 10.93. Okay, well. We're probably not going to die ever here, which is excellent. Make a bit of progress. So just thinking, like, how can we make the challenge a bit more interesting in the sort of lull period in the middle here? Before things ramp up in difficulty. And I think, I don't know, just doing the live episode, I think, is good. Where you guys can sort of come in and interact and all that sort of stuff while we're doing it. Which I do think makes it more enjoyable. I really did enjoy last week's live episode we did on Sunday. That was pretty good. Okay, you can see how quickly we heal off any hits we take. Look at that. Beautiful. And we can just face tank as much as we like here now. Okay, we keep getting proficient. Do we care for multi-strike? Do we want the 100% damage here? You know what? Let's take it. Actually, negative multi-strike, now that I think about it, negative multi-strike affects the needles, so that was a mistake. Oh well. That's alright. We can take some more multi-strike from the trade upgrades here anyway. I guess the other thing we could do is try and look for the little quest, the mini quest thing that's on the stage here, but I just, for the life of me, cannot remember where it spawns. I guess it'd be somewhere a bit closer to the well and stuff. I really don't know. Here we go. We can take a multi-strike here to make up for the negative we took. I like the really fast rate of fire here on the needles. I guess it doesn't... I don't know. I guess you could trade off, make them go slower but hit harder, but I don't want a bit of both. Bit of both worlds there. I think if you want to do a proper hardcore challenge mode here in Halls of Torment, I really think just a single death and it's over would be really interesting. Oh, okay, we got another one. Okay. I tell you what, it would be great to get some extra buckets right here. I don't think we're going to... I feel like we get really unlucky with our bucket drops. Especially when we're not playing on Agony mode. When we're playing on Agony, we seem to get them pretty often. Okay, let's go 20% damage here. I'm not sure if they drop in this mode or if it's just Agony. Someone I think was actually asking that in the in the Discord a little while ago. Now that I think about it, I actually don't really know the answer to that. I think they can, but I could be wrong. Maybe we'll hold off for like 5 minutes here though, until we're just a few minutes towards the end, just in case. But we'll definitely put these wrappings up and purchase them straight away. And we got the crazy birds going on out here lately. We got so many of them. We got the bush turkeys. We got the cockatoos and the corellas. And we even get the minor birds and stuff showing up. Man, there's just so many. And the rainbow lorikeets too. We just got them all here. I don't know. Sometimes you might hear coming through the mic. I don't know. Probably not. It's pretty far away, but I think these microphones these days have a pretty good job of noise cancelling. Actually, part of that is the software. To be fair, OBS has a noise filter that I use. Okay, got some more speed. You know what we could do? Head up towards the last grabber hand that's on the field here. Level up even more, and then come back to down towards the well. Make that our final. Ooh. Oh, it's just health. We don't need it. Our final stand over there towards the bucket or the well. Okay, we're almost there. We also did a really fun Nixie build recently, which is what has inspired the comments on doing Black Lightning Lorian next. We did Nixie with poison and status effect stuff. So, which one do we want to take? Let's take Transfiction. So Nixie gets access to a lot of poison stuff in her skill tree, and combine that with a pretty interesting weapon that also poisons. And then you take Mort and put Malady on there, and you just spread the poison, spread the disease everywhere. It's really, really potent. Even though the run I posted was hardly perfect or anything, we still killed the Djinn within, I don't know, 6 or 7 seconds or something, so. Pulse busting is good. Let's go attack speed first. Man, we are boosting here. Let's go, huh? Okay, we got 40% on the damage. Let's dupe one of these, huh? It's huge. Might be a little overkill at this point, to be honest, but it's alright. Okay. We're almost there. You know what? I feel like we'll just put the wrappings up here right now and a bottle. I don't feel like we're getting anything else to drop right here. Oh, there's another grab a hand. You know what? Take it. Okay, we'll take the bottle. And this, if you guys are unfamiliar, this is the item that's going to carry us. Let's go. If you all are unfamiliar with the bloodstained wrappings, probably the single strongest gear item in the game. They keep you alive. They heal you every time you get hit based off your damage dealt. Which means it is one item that enables you to play a very, very offensive style. And the higher DPS output you have, the more it heals you. So, man, it is very, very strong. Alright, we've got a few minutes left here. Alright, well, if you made it this far into the video, consider hitting like and subscribe. But thanks for tuning in to more Hardcore Halls here. I am pretty keen to get into a new patch for Halls when it drops. And Act 3, like I was saying, for Death Must Die. Probably the two things I'm looking forward to the most here on the channel. Upcoming. We could take more false here, why not? Try and get up to 80 so we can get our level 10 needles. We are almost there. We could have also taken the extra XP gain and stuff on this character. This character does get access to extra XP and pull range scaling stuff, which is interesting. To be honest with you, I just didn't feel like it was necessary for this run, what we're doing here. As you can see, we can see how quickly we're kind of healing off everything we take anyway, so I can just sort of stand in the poison if I really wanted to. Look at this. Let's go. Now we can just heal it all off. Beautiful. Alright, well, attack speed's pretty good on Transfixion. Try and get 2 more levels here if we can. Okay. We also only got 1,300 gold in this run, which is kind of bad. But we are also playing on the standard mode on the first level. We did, in fact, get some more ingredients. We can double check if we unlock the other potions from the vendor now too. Okay, we could take Transfixion attack speed up, but I think we'll keep going on our needles. Needles with the hard carry here. And Spirit Dude, you know, coming in clutch as we move around, helping me stay alive. Big chunks of XP right there. Okay. Man, halfway through the level. Come on, go faster. So I think we might do Sunday afternoon stream. I will make sure to schedule it beforehand. We'll see how we go. Doing another live episode. Okay, we did get that. Can we get our needles to show up? 20% attack speed? If we double that, that's 40% more attack speed. Let's go. Alright. Alright, got a minute 30 left here. We should be fine. See how the final boss goes. Can we just face tank him? Okay. Did also record a new demo of this game called Gug, which is pretty interesting. We might post it later, today or tomorrow. It's a roguelike creature collector sort of experience with a auto battler. I don't know. It's an interesting one. It seems pretty cool though. I didn't get super deep into it yet. It's just a demo. I think the main release is in March, they said, which is cool. Man, there's a few games in terms of the roguelikes coming out. One called what was it called? Backpack Survivors, right? We checked out the demo a few months ago on the channel. I think that's coming out in the first part of the year. I'm not really too sure on an exact date, but that one's looking pretty good as well. Looking really fun. Okay, what else do we want to take here? We'll take Transfiction 10. Yes. We'll do that. Come to think of it, I never did a Halls of Torment video on these other boots that we got drop in here. Electrostatic Treads. I don't think I ever did a video on that one. Maybe we'll jump on our on the main account and do an end game build with those things. Just run around zapping everything. It could be interesting. All right, this guy, he's got nothing. Look at this. Transform into his second stage, and he's just about dead. And one Torment Shard. All right, well, there you go. No more buckets, unfortunately. We cannot hoist these two up. That would be really nice, but it did not happen. All right, let's check our end game screen here. Okay, we got, what, 5 quests done, which is all right. Okay, we got this Spectral Fists, which is interesting. Haunted Caverns, starting ability. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Ethereal Shift A. Oh, okay, those ones are interesting too. All right, excellent. Okay, let's see. Can we purchase any other items or anything here? We only got 11,000 now. Yes, 100%. That's what we're doing first up. All right, let's just quickly have a look. We've unlocked. Isn't this the 3 we had before? Yeah, it is. All right, we need Fire Paw, Dragon. Is that Dragon? Oh, Nettle. Amatina. Oh man, I'm butchering the pronunciations of these. All right, well, we're gonna have to do a little bit more in the standard mode first. Let's spend the rest of our money on another item then. Maybe buy one of the expensive ones for now. We'll buy Gorgon's Mask.
Next time, bring more gold.
Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. Consider hitting a like and subscribe. As I said, we'll probably do another live episode, probably on Sunday, to move things along here a bit quicker. If you guys enjoyed this one, as I said, smash like and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next video. Hope you all have a great day. Take it easy.